Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Rainbow Loom Double X bracelet, and this is what it looks like when it is done. So what you're going to need for this bracelet is your Rainbow Loom hook, a C-clip, and any color bands you like. So let's get started. So what you want to do first is you want to make sure your loom is set up like this. And it's just equal all the way across like that. So if you had it in that staggered position that went like that, you just have to move it up so it is equal across. So you're going to take your first band and go from this middle peg to the left like that. And then take your next band and go from that same peg to the right. Then you're going to take same color band and you're going to go from this bottom left peg straight diagonal to the middle. Then take that band and go up on that side. So you should have two X's like that. And we're going to be doing the same thing up the loom. So now just take your next color. So you're going to go from this middle peg. You're going to start where these stopped. So from the middle peg up, and then from the middle peg up, and then go from this peg down there, up there, so it makes that X. And then from this one up like that. So now your loom should look like this. And it looks sort of confusing, but it's really not. Once you get the hang of it, it's just going up like that, and then like that. So like triangles. So I'm going to show you one more time, and you're going to be doing this all the way up the loom. So again, you're going to take your next color, go from this middle peg up to this middle peg up like that, go from the corner that way, and then from this peg up. So it should look like that. So you're going to be doing this all the way to the top of the loom. I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished placing my bands, and this is what the loom should look like now. So from the bottom all the way up the loom, you should have those X's all the way to the top. So now we can start looping them. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn your loom around so the arrows are pointing to you. Okay, so now we're going to start looping it, and the first step is you're going to take your hook and go to this bottom left corner, and you don't have to go under any bands. You're just going to make sure they're all pushed down, and you're just going to take this one band and loop it up like that to this middle peg. And then go to this side and take that one band and bring it to the middle. So now it should look like that. And now you're going to take the top band, so you don't have to go under any bands. There are two bands here. You're going to get this top one and go from that peg to that left peg. So make sure you grab that top band. And then this is the last band here. Going to grab that and put it on that peg. So it should look like that. Okay, so that was just the way we were going to loop this bottom one, so we could have those like cap bands so when you take it off it doesn't fall apart. So now we're going to be looping it a different way. So this time you're going to go to this middle peg, go under all the blue bands or whatever color bands yours are, the cap bands, and get that first band on that peg, and then bring it over to the left, and it should make that raindrop shape, and it should go onto itself. So go under that same peg again and get that last band and loop it onto itself the same way you did that one. So it should look like that. And then you're going to go to this side peg, go under these blue bands, make sure you're holding them down just so they don't fall off, grab that green band and pull it to the middle. Do the same thing on this side. Grab that band and pull it to the middle. So now it should look like that. So that is what you're going to be looping all the way up the loom. So I'll show you again. You're going to go to this middle one, go under the bands that you just looped, get the first band, make sure you're only grabbing the first one, and loop it onto itself like that. Then get the last band and pull it like that. And then there's no more bands on this peg, so you're going to go to this left peg, push out these bands, and then put that one to the middle. And then the last band right here, going to go under and bring it to the middle. So now the last one that looked like this should make this shape right here, like that triangle shape. So I'll show you one more time. You're going to go in through the middle, get that top band, then go back, get the last band, go to the side, and then go to that side. So now this one should have that shape and that one should have that shape. So you're just going to be looping it that way all the way to the top of the loom. I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished looping my bands all the way up the loom, and this is what it should look like when you are done looping them up the loom. So now we can take it off the loom. The only thing is we're not done yet because this bracelet does need an extension, but I'm going to show you how to do that. So yeah. Okay, so this part isn't that hard, but you just want to make sure you get all the bands. So what we're going to do is, to take it off the loom, you're going to take your hook, and because it is on 3 pegs, and we need it on this middle peg to take it off, you're going to come to this side, grab these bands, and just put them on that middle peg, like that. So you take them off from here, grab them with your hook, and put them there. Now you're just going to do the same thing on this side. Take these bands. Be careful you don't lose them. And then just put them on the middle peg. So it should look like that. Now we can take it off the loom. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook and a band. I'm using the same color that it ended with. And you're going to go to this end peg. You're going to take your hook, stick it under all of these bands, and make sure you're getting under all of them. And then stick it out a little. Take the band and hook it on your hook, and then bring your hook back through. So that might take you a few tries, but it's not that hard, so it doesn't take that long. You'll get it, and then you're going to take it and just, for this one, you might want to sort of use your fingers to get it off, because there's a lot of bands on this last peg. But, okay. So once it's off that peg, you can just start taking it off like that. And try to take it off a little easy so no bands break. Just want to pull it up like that. So this is what it should look like when it comes off your loom. And you want to find the 2 bands on this end that are like circled, and then just pull them so it tightens these side ones. So now we're almost done. We just need to make the extension, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so to make the extension, you're going to go back so your loom is facing this way and your arrows are pointing up. So now we're just going to be doing this sort of like a single bracelet, and you're going to take your first band and placing them just straight up the loom like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am going to go up 5 bands, just like that, because 5 bands seem to fit my wrist. So, like when we add the extension on, it's so it can fit your wrist, so it's not too small. So, depending on your wrist size, that is how many bands you should put. So if you have a smaller wrist, maybe you should do 4, or you can do more bands if you have a larger wrist. But this is just how many that I like to do. So now you're going to take this side, make sure it's the side that's on your hook, and take it off the hook, and then put it on this last peg that you ended up on, and then just turn it around. Take your hook and go under. You can pull this out, so it makes it easier, and then just grab that band. And there's nothing to go under here. You're just doing it like a single bracelet, like that, all the way down. And now this is where we're going to need the C-clip. Okay, so you're going to take, you can take your hook if you want, it makes it easier, but we're just going to, you don't have to do this, but I think it's easier for me to put it on. You can just stretch it to this peg. Take your C-clip and just hook it on the end right here. Now you can take it off, and that is what it should look like. So you'll take this side, the C-clip, then find the back of this bracelet, go over like that, and like I said, you want to find those two because you're going to clip these on the C-clip. So it looks like that. So yeah, this is your finished XX rainbow loom bracelet. So I really like the colors I chose for this actually. This bracelet does look really good with matching colors. So like the one I showed you in the beginning, that rainbow one, that one looked pretty good with those colors. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our channel and like this video. And comment what you think and if I should do anything better to my videos. Bye!